Hey, you guys. It's been a few weeks because there's been some things that have happened with my family, so it's that has definitely taken precedence over this. So I apologize. Um, Geez, what has happened in my life though? Like, what things have I seen? Um, there was a patient that I saw a couple weeks ago for a stress test. Um, he went into the emergency room, not really the typical symptoms. He was diabetic, had high cholesterol, high blood pressure, so he had a lot of risk factors going into this. But um, I got him up to what he needed to as far as his heart rate goes, and then he had an 8-beat run of VTAC. So what that is where your complex, the QRS complex, that's that big spike thing in the middle, becomes super wide, and the heart rate goes up to about 150, if I'm remembering right. But and then he went into a junctional rhythm, and then he went into a second degree block, and then um, he started to feel some chest pressure, and lo and behold, I saw him on a Wednesday. He had the angiogram done Thursday, and he had a 405 bypass on Friday. Yeah, so that was an interesting case. There's been, a few other people that have almost failed stress tests, but not quite. And work has just been, I don't know, it's just hard to say. Like, you just get into a routine, and it's just everything, it just kind of blends together. It's the same thing in and out, but I mean, I still love it. I still enjoy what I do. But yeah, I mean, the thing about the cardiology world that I love the most is you don't know what you're getting yourself into. Anybody that walks through the door, I mean, you have to get like a good physical exam and assessment. The subjective point, it's like really that's the basis of what the majority of medicine should be, is how the patient is telling you. If they're feeling short of breath with exertion, then, could it be heart failure? Could it be AFib? Could it be a flutter? Could it be pulmonary hypertension? Could it be a coronary disease, underlying coronary disease? If they have shortness of breath in association with chest pain with exertion, then, that's most likely something wrong with their heart, the blood vessels. And then then you have murmurs, and you have your diastolic and systolic murmurs. Is it, is it aortic stenosis? Is it mitral stenosis? Is it mitral regurgitation? Is it like, that's the thing. And not only that, like, these people, my patients, like, they are, I love taking care of them and being able to make them feel better when they come in and talking to them about their families. And I mean, that it sucks. I've had, also in the few couple of weeks I've had a couple patients die on me. They came in um and they I saw them like three months ago, and then they came into the hospital and they died. Like, they're in the hospital. It's like the craziest thing. But I mean, I don't know. I think that's still the hardest part, is you try so hard to keep these people alive, and in the end, everybody dies, and it sucks. So I don't know. The next video that I want to do, it's definitely going to talk. I want to talk about what I do to make my life less stressful, and how, at least in the hospital, what the big things that I would recommend as far as the hospital goes, and what to do that I seem like it has helped. So hope this helps. Keep pushing forward. A lot of you are starting your didactic year. Good luck. Just keep in mind what you would want to sacrifice. If what are you willing to sacrifice to make this work? Would you sacrifice everything to make this work? And absolutely, that's I did, but my family understood that, and they stood behind me, and they had my support. If your friends aren't there, then you know what? They're not really your friends. That's my opinion. Because it takes a lot of hard work and sacrifice to get through that first year to year and a half of didactic. It sucks, but just grind it and push through. It'll be well worth it, I promise. I don't regret ever going into what I do. I love it. So, anyways, see you guys. Bye.